kind of the dream, the golden dream of people in risk management is always to have that integrated platform between audit, compliance, and risk. The other stuff is a nice to have, but it wasn't my core focus. It was really audit, risk, and compliance. Ncontracts had that, plus it had the vendor platform that was very well integrated with risk and with audit. It had the contract manager, which works excellent. The reporting is better. I also own vendor risk management, as I mentioned. So for me, Ncontracts was very useful because one of a common request I get from my regulators, my auditors, is I want a report and I want your due diligence from this one vendor. These other platforms in the past, there was no way to pull out one vendor. It could give a regulator and auditor full access to everything. Ncontracts single vendor reports, Ncontracts due diligence and supporting materials reports are basically board ready. You just give them to a board member or give them to executive management. So when we give those to our regulators or auditors, it makes the program look more mature and more complete. And that first impression is really important. Every single other tool I've ever used, I had a team of 3 to 4 IT folks that did almost nothing but manage the IRM platform, the GRC platform. With Ncontracts, we don't have anybody that does that. We just have the vendor people manage the vendor part, the risk people manage the risk part, compliance manages their own. I do kind of play a little bit of a role of this is how you should integrate it. You should document it this way so it plays better with when it's pulled from this department. But for the most part, we don't have somebody that has to know the code and has to know how to reconfigure and has to know how to, like, user access is 100 times easier in your platform than any other platform I've used. So just the overhead, the administrative overhead, is far less on this tool. The level of support from Ncontracts is bar none better than anything I've ever seen. Every other GRC tool I asked for any support for them, improvement, it's about the same with the one I mentioned earlier. It was 6 months to a year to never making the change I wanted. Or it was, okay, it's $200,000, $300,000, $450,000, $1.5 million to just create that one report or add that one field. Whereas almost everything we've asked for has been taken care of within either a month to some of them have been 8 months. There's one that I think that's back or that's probably Q1, Q2 of next year. But all in all, that's still very fast traction to get those things moved forward.